For anyone that's calling me the name Beverly, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be discussing that. That is Margaret regurgitating the fact that my father used that name and raped me while he used that name. You still think it's funny? I was a baby. You know when I learned how to say no to men's advances? I was 8. By 9, I was on the streets and on my own. By 17, I was supporting myself, and I have been ever since. So the next time you use Beverly, just realize you have a mother, you have a sister, you have friends that maybe they've been abused and maybe that's a trigger for them. You just might want to not do something that you know nothing about and say something that you know nothing about. Educate yourself.
One of the things that I wish we would have gotten to see more of was Danielle Staub on Jersey. Now I know there's a lot of Danielle Staub haters and it's whatever. I'm not necessarily a fan, but I know a good origin story when I see it, and I really would have loved to hear more about Danielle outside of the arrest and the prostitution rumors, stripper rumors, the 19 fiancés and all that stuff. That was bullshit to me. That was all fluff. I didn't really care about that. But I feel like deep down, there's a real story that could have been told and should have been told, that was eclipsed by shenanigans of the show, by bullying of the show. This is my opinion. I don't really care, what people have to say about it. I always felt like Danielle was bullied on that show, and I know that's like, you just can't throw those words around. Well, catch it, because I'm throwing it to you. I always felt like Danielle Staub was bullied by the women on that show. And I don't even think a lot of the women, I know a lot of the women had issues with Danielle, but I think one of the reasons why she just seemed so much like an outcast was because it was just easier to bully the person that everybody doesn't get along with. It's just easy to pick on that. It's just easy to target and pick on people that, either rub some people the wrong way or everyone doesn't get along with. For example, Ramona Singer, okay? Ramona Singer is not my cup of tea, okay? Even if I was on her level wealth-wise and we ran in the same circles, I would probably never be friends with Ramona Singer. However, one thing I noticed when on her season of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, season 1, it just seemed like no matter what she did, whether it was, bad intentions or just flukes or whatever, or just being clumsy or, it just seemed like everyone wanted to pick on her. Not even because they really had issues with her, but because sometimes it's just easy for a group of people to just single out one person and have a common enemy, an enemy in common, and, just tear them down. And I feel like Danielle never really got a fair shake on the show for a number of reasons. Either way, I'm ready to see Marge go. Margret Josephs is just, let's really think about it. What does Margaret give us season after season? Nothing. She gives us a lot of mean girl antics. She gives us a lot of rumors. She gives us a lot of snooping, but we never really see her life. I don't even think there's much to see. She's got her husband. The one thing that you know what? The one thing that is constant in Marge's life is the way she treats her husband. Am I the only one who thinks that she treats Joe? Jesus, is everyone's husband on that show named Joe? Am I the only one who thinks that she treats her husband like a slave? Like Margaret, I feel like her husband is the real itch boy or Mitch of the show, because I never really see them like lovey-dovey. I always see her just kind of giving him orders, or him like doing things for her that you would pay an assistant to do. On top of that, she's just got nothing going on. She's got nothing going on other than meddling, getting in other people's business, hitting below the belt, taking really low blow, cheap shots at other people's personal lives when she herself has nothing to offer the show. So, can we give her walking papers already? Anyway, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like, share, all that good stuff. And we'll talk soon. Bye.